McTestTest. Test, test, test. Why is that so quiet? Why are you so quiet? That's why. That's why you're so quiet. Now it all makes sense. Sort of. Could be a little louder. There. This is taking a long time to load. Is there a refinery here? And did I leave any shit in it? I did that in the wrong order. There we go. Okay. Wait. Is the Hall A already here, and can I put it in there? It is. Cool.
Vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Oh, right, I forgot. It's down here.
PKA 656 with our guest Slush Puppy Taylor.
This episode of PK, every time you come on, I am like, man, I really like his glasses. I want to get glasses like Slush has, with like that top, obviously.
If you're looking out the side, like if you have like little ones and you're like a complete bung-eyed retard, then it's yeah, you've got like half your vision is like
yeah, those fucking people who wear like Leon Trotsky glasses, and it's like, bitch, you're wearing tiny little Coke bottles for a look.
Yeah,
you think Trotsky was like, I'm
like,
having trouble reading, I need this.
Yeah. They're like contact lenses with arms on them. They just don't make any sense.
No, and so I'm gonna get glasses like that. The bigger the screen,
Okay, I
the glass,
think
the better you can see.
Taylor, this is insanity to me.
the other... They said the other stuff was at Arc L1. And this bad boy. Let's go here. Oh, I don't have that set yet. Shit. Fuck me. Oh god, I don't remember all this. I forget what all this shit is under. There it is. There we go. Forgot one. Space trucking engaged.
The entire point of choosing frames is not to see well, it's to be attractive.
No, see, that's something that's a misconception for people. It's for you going. I'm an athlete. This is what athletes wear. This is I'm just goober ass.
People take a piss and just like ended up.
Big person. I would have defended the small. Instead, I was the small.
I was the
It's
small.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I was thinking, you know, you said they can say anything and like just mock and bully them.
Oh, abs! How impressive! Stop it, Eric! Stop it!
By the way,
I had one in high school that was so my last name's McKay, and obviously everyone would just call me McGay, and it's like, oh, that's easy. And so I'm like, well, that's like everyone called everyone gay back then, so I was like, well, whatever. And then I got it on my like Leavers top, so we have like the jackets where it's like you have your nickname. So I got McGay on the back of mine. I was like, fuck it, I think that's funny. And everyone was like, oh, that's hilarious. And now I've got people that I know from school that still call me McGay, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. That's what it is.
Don't they know it's not 2003 in middle school anymore? You can't say so. That's me.
I know. Yeah, I know. It's sexual harassment.
Fucking.
By the way, I want to real quick explain. You guys know. In PKN, my computer became unreliable. It would just not run for more than 3 or 4 minutes at a time. So now I'm on my son's gaming machine, which is why the camera angle is different. I tested it before the show. I don't remember being mustard. I don't know what's happening with my color correction. I didn't do this on purpose.
You're warm as usual.
You're in Mexico. That's
Yeah.
it. This is what happens when Breaking Bad goes to Mexico.
That's
Put the-
You have that like the sound of the
rest of the
birds
show.
scoring and shit.
yeah, for the rest of the show, I'll do my Mexican accent.
No, see, the thing is, you have to do it, better.
Wait, what?
You have to do it better than that.
I have to do it better than that.
That is so far from where I'm trying to get you to go.
I wish I could do Mexico. It's funny. One time, I was like, I don't know how to say it, and I'm not sure what to say. And Taylor's like, those are the 2 things you need to do in pregnancy. And somehow I was like, yeah, I really got nothing.
Well, if you know how to do it, but you don't know what to say, you just, this is
Also
my
the
Mexican accent.
I got nothing.
Like a samurai.
It does,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's funny that a guy from Missouri found his way to Tasmania to be
Yeah.
bullied. It's... From like southern Missouri, did he have a drawl or did he talk like I did? Like I did. Like,
Well, he just sort of had he just had a very nasally, annoying like middle American accent, like the
okay,
hi, my name's Lee, and it was just like shut the fuck up, cunt. Like it's just
dude, Lee is a very Missouri name, true. Yeah,
Yeah,
Lee
he was just
Lee sounds like real southern. Lee.
yeah. No,
Wait,
he didn't have
get your ass in here. It's time to be racist.
I went to school with a guy named Jimmy Lee. Jimmy Lee was his name, and he went by both names. Not Jim, not James, not Jimmy, not JL. Jimmy Lee.
Guess that you have to call him Jimmy Lee every time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fucked
there's a
up,
bunch of names like that. In my grandparents' generation, they have friends like Mary Beth Sue, like
Oh, yeah.
where they just like throw 3 names in there.
Triple names.
I don't know if I've
That's-
ever heard triple, but Mary Beth I've heard, and Beth Sue I've heard.
Beth Sue. That shouldn't be one. That doesn't roll off the tongue.
It's a terrible one. I don't-
Tell her name is stupid.
I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna say, hey, oh, you old biddy, get a load of this. Your name sucks. Betty Smith Crocker, whatever.
Yeah.
Man, you've been playing a bunch of Diablo slush, and Kyle and I have been very much into it. Although we're kind of both approaching that, where there's not much to do other than fetch reeds from the forest for some side character.
Yeah, pretty much.
But once the new season starts, I'm gonna jump back in. Are you?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet. It depends what they add. If they add so I looked at like what they were adding, and it didn't seem as though it was going to be super interesting. Like it's not a bunch of like really like in-depth mechanics. Like you look at like Path of Exile, and every season they have something like really cool, but it just seems as though you're just basically going to be farming the same gear and just re-rolling it over and over again. But I will say that I
See, Taylor,
also don't know fuck loads about it. And I'm like, we'll see how it goes.
yeah, like Taylor, you didn't get to the most annoying part of the game, which is re-rolling gear into the millions and millions of coin to try to get the perfect gear.
I did
the
that a couple
fun part.
times, like
Oh.
lower level, and immediately I was like, oh, so you can re-roll 30% cold resistance and get 28% cold resistance as
No, it's better
your new
stuff.
perk. Like, no, so I've gotten like 2 dog shit things and then the same thing, and it's like,
So
like, well, I
the
don't.
hunt is this. What you're looking for is an item that has all of the things you want but one. And then you've got to hope and pray that you roll that one attribute into speed or damage against injured or whatever trait you need for your build.
I've been using the
And-
same weapon for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
It's
well, I
the
mean, I'm
same
using the
bloodless
legendary.
screen or whatever it is.
I don't know. I'm just kind of over it. I want to enjoy it. I want to play more. I think that if there was a co-op aspect that didn't involve us just mashing buttons in a blur until the enemy was dead, then it might be more fun. If I really needed Taylor's like ice powers to freeze the guy so that I could use my like rock damage to crack them and make them shatter, like if that sort of synergy was present,
I think you can like later, like when you get to really insanely hard stuff like level 100 nightmares and shit like that, then it's like you need that kind of synergy, but then at the same time, like that just gives you extra damage. Like there's no like difference.
It's the same
to play
content.
stuff.
And
I've
it's
been
also
playing
like
the same content over and over.
I've been fighting like a bunch of dungeons, and I thought I was like playing a more fun build for the Necromancer because I went online and everyone was like, the meta is throw the bone spear. You may think Necromancer is about summoning minions to fight for you. You know, Necromancer. No, you don't summon anything. You just throw bone spears at people and do millions of damage. And I'm like, that's not fun. That's stupid. You're supposed to summon things as a Necromancer. Exactly. And so like I teched into the minions and everything and the corpse explosion. And so like the character's idea, like the ideal is to create as many corpses as you can and then blow up the corpses into darkness damage to deal damage and cause damage over time. But there's no cooldown on corpse explosion and there's no cost to it. And so literally every fucking fight in this game, every single one, I use a controller now. My brother was like, this is one game you want to use a controller over mouse and keyboard. I switched to controller, it is better. I hold B. B is the button I have mapped to corpse explosion. I make more corpses through exploding them than I use by exploding them. And so I just hold B. I hold B, and unless something blows up near me, I win every fight, and I'm getting bored as shit.
It's like you kill someone, then they become ammo. You detonate them, and then that creates ammo, which creates
so
ammo.
what you got?
And ideally, it would be like, oh, only one body can create one corpse. No, one of my techs is that every time I hit a boss, 2 corpses drop. And so I just hold B, and for every one I blow up, there's an infinite pile of corpses at the end of every battle, and it's not really that fun.
That was the problem with like the Diablo 2 Necromancer. Though you go into a boss and there'd be no corpses, then you're just fucking useless. So
if that happens, I'm up shit creek because my character can't do much other than corpses. And
like, it sounds like your build's boring to use though. Like it sounds like because there's a werewolf build like that where you just hold left click and he bounces from enemy to enemy, killing them instantly. He's a ping pong ball. Yeah. And after a while, you're like, man, I've just been holding left click this whole time, watching some shit happen.
Well, it used to be more like up and down with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to attempt to play this first season, but like you, everything they've revealed is essentially nothing new. They're doing the thing where instead of gems, we're going to put fucking demon hearts in our armor and add a second aspect, essentially. It's new aspects added to your more of the same. I don't care. So I'll probably switch to something else. I need a new game.
The reason that they do that is like so that at the end of the season they can be like, yeah, they don't do anything anymore, and then they'll just add some new aspect.
Throw them away.
And that'll just like make all of your shit that you farmed for in the previous season fucking useless, and then you have to go and get new stuff. So it's like, I get sort of why they do it, but it's coming at it from like a instead of how can we make this fun, it's like how can we make this last forever and like make it repeatable and stuff. You know, like it's coming at game dev from like a like business perspective. I think
it doesn't work for me though. I made my new character and I clicked the button that allows you to skip the campaign because you've already done it once, and now you got this brand new fledgling character in the world that's not discovered. You got to go do it all over again. And I had this sense of just who cares. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, wait, am I supposed to wade out the city gates and do battle with the monsters that fly 6 feet outside it and will always be there no matter how many I kill? My fucking level 80 characters has been slaying millions of them. I get these rewards every now and then. It's like, you killed 10,000 skeletons. And I'm like, that's just one tiny branch of enemy that I face. I must have killed 1 million fucking enemies. They're still out there. I'm not thinning them out. It's not like in Skyrim or something where, man, I'm doing some good around here. This used to be a shithole. Or Fallout where, like, now it's your area and everybody's cool.
Dude, I got so fucking bored playing it the other night that I was, like, in the middle of one of those areas where you're supposed to kill all the tougher enemies to get the orbs to go to the tree and buy the special. I was like, I'm hungry. The worst thing that matters, like, that happens here is I die. And so I just was like, I'm curious. If I just leave and leave my character with just my minions around it for like an hour, what's going to happen? And he was fine. He just hung out there for an hour. None of my minions died. I made dinner. I ate it. I watched an episode of The Simpsons, and then I came back and checked, and it was like, oh, I've gained 48,000 XP just from my minions.
It's like that Indiana Jones theory where it's like if Indiana Jones wasn't in the movie in Temple of Doom, then nothing would have changed. They would have just opened the box and died. It's so you just you're unnecessary.
That's the first one though. That's not Temple of Doom, right?
Yeah, Temple of Doom's the second movie, but first chronologically. Yeah, it's the one where they're in India with the Kali cult.
Speaking of like cheating that way, do you remember like PG? Slush, did you play Pokemon on the Game Boy, like Red and Blue and that? So do you remember cheating in that? Like the way that you could infinite level in Pokemon Red was that you would give, well, you could do the missing note thing, or you could, if you wanted to do it regular, you could put a bunch of Pokemon in the daycare center, and then what it did is it would give you 1 XP for the Pokemon in the daycare center for every step your character took. And so I would have like a wait on the forward button and just have them, like I had like like a Rube Goldberg machine with like a fork at an angle to push down on the up thing, so that he was constantly walking against the wall. And then like I'd have brand new batteries in it and everything, and then I'd wake up the next morning and be like, oh, my thing grew 40 levels because of this. But every once in a while, you would wake up and you would realize that like right after you had set it, it had come off, and you were like, no, and so you'd pick it up in the
Every fucking time.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Fuck your ladder animation. Pretty sure there's stuff here. Like 90%. 85%.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Didn't realize I left it open. Stowaway check.
No,
and not
maybe
waste it.
maybe I got some XP, and because I'm supposed to battle Jared at lunch today, and I needed my Dragonite. You know, at
That's
least
what I would
8.
do in Oblivion. I would use rubber bands to make my Xbox controller such that I was swimming in circles, and I throw my guy in a pond somewhere and leave him out there swimming in circles all day. I come back, his strength and endurance or whatever be maxed out. It's great. It's great.
It's funny because like he used to do that in Tarkov, like because back when they didn't have all the limits and shit, I used to just put a like
Slush to wank.
yeah. No, it's back in the day it didn't take that long. They nerfed it because people kept doing it, and then when you had max strength, your character's just like so infinitely fast compared to other people. Like you could run and jump like across like a 2-lane street in the game. So it's like, it looked fucking hilarious. Like
Does it change your speed strength?
Yeah, well, it used to give you like 200% run speed, and then when you jumped, you look like a fucking springbok. So you just like fucking fly around.
And wait.
Like, boom, boom. It's like
Like it makes your gear not weigh anything.
yeah,
like,
it
no-
used
no
to
weight
be
on the gear.
it
Back
used
then
to
it
be like
never did
extremely
anything.
overpowered. Yeah, no, it made it so none of the shit you were wearing weighed anything. Only your backpack.
It takes
counted.
Isn't
so
that a
long.
new thing?
No, that was back in the day, but you just
Okay.
probably didn't get it.
Taylor, to give you some
leveled
idea
up.
how long it takes to get maximum strength in Tarkov, I've never gotten maximum strength in Tarkov. I've had 100 million rubles. I've been level like 50 something. I've never gotten to
Look at that
fucking.
fuckload of fuel.
I should have. It's so
I used to
long.
cheese it a little bit. So right, the way it is now, when you first enter a raid, better yet, every raid you can only gain so much strength a little bit.
Yeah.
And oftentimes, if you don't cheese it, you don't even hit the possibility that raid.
I'll be right back. I've returned. Smells like popcorn in here.
Could have done. So I just start with like empty gas cans, which aren't worth very much, and then
I use
once I
shotgun
hit it,
shells.
I throw them away. What'd you say? Oh, shotgun shells.
Shotgun shells. You just fill out the backpack with shotgun shells, but it's like it's.
And
Maybe it's stage. I'm just like nah. Fuck.
Yeah.
'em.
I
over
didn't
it.
know like cheating at the professional level of video games was as bad as it was. I saw some. This was from a few weeks ago. Some professional Call of Duty player in the middle of a tournament, like physically at the gaming center or wherever they do this. He's there. He's physically there, and he's cheating with mods and like gets caught because like I guess they have some sort of like procedure that the game detects at this point if you're doing something like that, and it'll just boom, like as soon as it detects it, it kicks you out. And so this guy just got kicked out of like a professional Call of Duty match because he was cheating. And it's like I can't imagine. Are people getting away with that? I feel like there's no
Yeah.
fucking way you're gonna get away with cheating in front of everyone.
So Slush would know more about this than me, but there's conspiracies that there are Twitch millionaires who are
Oh, yeah.
terrible at video games.
Really?
Twitch millionaires who are known for their prowess at this game or that game, whether it's Call of Duty or Tarkov or Rust or whatever. Not Rust. 'cause somebody
Cheating or
watched
letting someone else play for them?
that. No. Running cheats actively while they're streaming, like that you can't see. They're on their
Yeah.
side. Like
I
maybe
feel like
they've
that would
got.
be so hard to cheat. I feel like I don't know.
Well, there's lots of ways to do it. Like for a while there was a radar. There is a radar cheat. in a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
games
there
where you
was
got-
an Australian Tarkov streamer that had a radar going. We always joke about it. Like there's this clip of him and he's running towards the front of interchange and he like looks in the direction of Ollie there and he goes 5-man front Ollie and you watch the clip. It's fucking not possible. And
Yeah.
he was 100% using radar and like all his mates used to joke about it on stream and shit like that. But he got fucking roasted and then never came back and streamed. But I reckon there are people, but I don't think it's the people that you'd think it is. Like a lot of people, I always hear
For sure,
like,
it's
oh,
some-
Lamar. cheating or something like
I
that.
don't think
Like,
Landmark's
there's
cheating.
no,
No,
I
not
just
Landmark.
like I think that it'd be smaller streamers. Fools.
The fools.
A streamer doing it. Like at that stage, like at his stage, like he's probably making like fucking 100K a month. Why would you risk that? Like,
Well, I was suggesting not him, but maybe there's a Twitch person who was never any good at games. They're just
Yeah, yeah.
personality